Hey everyone, welcome to Transforming with T for Real. Today I'm going to talk about how to build and break habits. This is such an important topic because our habits are what rule our lives. At the end of the day, our lives are determined by our choices. One of the biggest choices we make are the habits we keep. They determine our growth and success. We have to be very cautious about the habits that we practice because they can either make or break us. It goes without saying that there are good and bad habits. We have to identify the habits that are preventing our growth or the ones that are promoting our growth. Self-reflection plays a big role in identifying habits. Through reflection, you can identify recurring issues that you need to break or consistent patterns that work for you. For example, having a sleep schedule. If you find that you keep waking up late, you should start by looking at the time you go to bed. To create a good habit, plan a time that you will go to bed that will allow you to wake up well rested and early the next morning. Habits take about 30 days to form or break. One way I have learned to make building habits more manageable is by using checkpoint days, where you evaluate the progress you have made on certain days. For example, you would check in on your progress on days 3, 7, and 10, or basically every 3 to 4 days. This will reduce the intimidation associated with focusing on the full 30 days and make it more manageable. To break a habit requires the same amount of time. It is important to note that we only truly break a habit once we replace it with a new habit. Using the same checkpoint day evaluation, you can determine your consistency in replacing the old habit. Habits require consistency and discipline. You have to be in the mindset that you will show up day after day to complete the task to form the habit. You have to be focused. This means you have to focus on one task for the duration of 30 days. After this, then you can decide to add another task that you aim to master. Building and breaking habits also requires a great deal of responsibility. Another word for responsibility is accountability. You must be able to hold yourself accountable for your progress. You can even enlist an accountability partner to help you. This has proven effective because we usually perform better when someone else is counting on us or evaluating us. Another component to the mindset required in creating new habits is maintaining a positive self-talk and self-esteem. Imagine if you're working at changing your habits and you only tell yourself all of the reasons why you are incapable of achieving this habit. You will lose motivation and belief in yourself that you can do it. I have learned that once you don't believe in yourself, it is hard to achieve the success you want. This is explained in the TEAR mindset. TEAR. Thoughts control emotions, emotions determine actions, actions determine results. If your thoughts are in the negative, it will correlate in your emotions, actions, and results. So you must maintain a positive mindset when trying to reform your habits. This will reduce a lot of unnecessary resistance. You have to be realistic with yourself. You should evaluate yourself before you attempt to create a new habit. What I mean by this is, you have to be realistic about where you are at before you attempt to make a drastic change. Most likely, you will become uncomfortable and quit prematurely. This can feed into the low self-esteem and self-doubt. So do yourself a favor and set realistic habits that you can achieve. I hope this is helpful. I encourage you to build or break a habit as soon as possible. Let me know how it goes. I'll see you next time.